Walter Stone decides to open positions for Stone International Airport. One position he looks at right away is a chief operating officer for the airport. After the position opened, someone reached out to Walter with an application that was undeniable. Walter arrives at his office and checks his email as part of his routine.
Man, I think finally, after sitting back in my chair here, I finally found a really good COO prospect for Stone International Airport. It took me a long time to do this. It took hours of hard work. I've reached out to about every friend I have up here, and it has simply not worked until now. It appears to be that social media has finally panned out for once. Not with drama, but with a perfect prospect for the COO role. I'd like to introduce everybody to Kevin Hodge.
Hello, Mr. Stone. I am very excited to bring my positive experience with building communities and airports for the good of the community and to bring more money and tourists and other great things to the cities that I have worked for. I previously started at Omaha Airfield, worked my way up, and then eventually became CEO of Raleigh-Durham's International Airport and brought it from only 7 million passengers a year to only a few short years later to over 13 million passengers and the #1 rated airport in America. I'm looking forward to doing the same to your new airport over here in Boston, and I hope to bring great success to the airport and the city. Thank you for your consideration.
You guys already know what time it is. Cue the process. Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have the May 2020 Storyline International Airport update for you guys. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you guys are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell because you guys are not going to want to miss out on anything coming from Stone International Airport. As you guys just saw, Walter has went out and he's got some help. We have now Citrus Aviation, the Chief Operating Officer, I hope I got that right, on board now to help out Walter with the airport, and we'll be going for more positions. You guys are not going to want to miss out on the cutscene at the end, so make sure to stick around for the whole video and also go vote once the video is over because there is a critical decision. But anyways, in the last vote, if you guys did not miss episode 1, highly recommend you go check it out. I believe Chad Kelly, the Southwest CEO, and Walter were having a discussion, and they decided that Southwest was going for the home run with 4 new flights as the launch, as well with Delta and American expanding. There's a lot of exciting stuff to go over in today's update. So the Google Sheets also, I highly recommend it, especially if you're on the computer and want to pull it up in the second tab while you're watching this to check out the routes. Please do so, but I'm going to go over everything in depth regardless. So hope you guys are excited, and we are going to jump right into the aircraft. Beginning over here at the cargo ramp, as this sheet stated, this route was operated on the A300 and 767. Here we have a UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter. He's currently getting mass cargo on board, and he's going to be heading back out to Louisville. It's been about 3 to 4 weekly split. Some days, the more demanding days, we'll get the 767. Other days, we'll get the A300. Regardless, both are still coming in all the time, though, and there's been a lot of cargo. I'm just going to be flat out honest. I didn't put a number for how much cargo it's moved because I really don't know a good number for tons of cargo or however it would work. So I'm not an expert with that, I'm sorry, but UPS Service 8, I'm so used to saying it from all the other airports. UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter heading back out to Louisville. Pulling off the runway, this is the 3rd new flight here for Southwest. Southwest is already starting brand new flights. Here we have Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the heart paint scheme by NG Nautilus. Super nice model. I recommend you get it. I do have my Canyon Blue in a box over there. Mass unboxing is coming out next Friday. It is going to be a special one. You thought the last one was good. I mean, this isn't going to be as much value-wise, but you guys will see why it's super special. This massive unboxing next week's going to be amazing. So you're going to want to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Anyways, he's pulling off the runway. He's coming in from Baltimore BWI, and he's going to be heading back out to Orlando MCO. Both flights are 1 daily for that route on the 737-800 for the summer season. So, by the way, I forgot to talk about progression. We are going to go by 3 months. We are in July 2020 for the airport. So I'm no like futuristic aircraft or anything, but it's just going to be actual timelines because I know it didn't really work very well for season 1. But we're going to make it a custom for this season. I'll talk more about what to expect from this season, even more in depth at the end. Excuse me, at the end. But anyway, 737-800 arriving from Baltimore, heading out to Orlando. Sliding over to gate 1, JetBlue still has only one gate. That is perfectly fine. But here we have a new model that I haven't even got to use in the airport. Here we have the JetBlue JetBlue Airways, Airlines, whatever. Ember 190. This is the beautiful blueprint livery. Such a neat livery here from JetBlue. Anyways, he's pushing back from Alpha 01, heading off to Newark John F. Kennedy. This remains at one daily E190. According to the statistics, I believe this had about 5,000 passengers carried. I think that may be a little off, but I think it had about 5,000 in the first 3 months, so that is pretty good numbers for that route. All the numbers came out very well. And for this airport, the pandemic is over, if you can't tell from all these new flights. So anyways, pushing back to service out to New York John F. Kennedy. Here we have a new service and a new flight right here at A2. We have a Delta Airlines Boeing 717 operating its inaugural flight in from Atlanta International or Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. This will be one daily 717, brand new service. We're super excited about it to already be getting pushed out to, well, obviously Southwest is, I'll talk about their flights in a moment. They're gonna have some farther flights out. But it's very nice to get expanded to the world's busiest airport in terms of passenger numbers. So it's awesome to see that Delta's already progressing very well. Sliding down over to A3, one of my rarest models, the Delta Connection Bombardier Acer Day-900. Currently getting passengers on board, going to be heading out to, sorry, this gate bothered me, New York LaGuardia. This has been upgraded drastically. It has performed very well for Delta. It is now 2 daily Sierra Day-900s. It was 1 daily Sierra Day 200. This route did dividends for Delta and has been very profitable. We're glad to hear that, as they've already increased the frequency. And we're actually gonna have a set frequency. I'm gonna do the Google Sheet now. I know season 1 was a little unorganized. I'm gonna talk more about in depth on some storyline airport things once we get past it. But here we have a Delta Connection Bombardier Acer Day-900 service out to Atlanta. Sliding on down to the United Gate, here we have United Airlines Bombardier Acer Day-550 in the new livery. Heading out to Newark, this is still 1 daily flight. It did perform very well. We're not quite to the point of where United has contacted Walter already. We're looking to upgrade, possibly even the main line, we'll see. However, the route's not doing bad, don't get me wrong, but hasn't been upgraded yet. All the flights perform very well as expected, so that's very good to hear. But anyways, getting passengers on board, service out to Newark. Well, this will be I'm so sorry. This is being used as a 550, but however, it is Sierra Day-700s and 550s. Really depends on the day. It's usually about 3-4 a week in favor of the Sierra Day-700. But anyways, Sierra Day-550 service out to Newark. This gate is empty. Probably Southwestern United will take it in the next update. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of, I think next episode will be the new terminal construction, but we're going to have to talk to Walter about that, so we will see. Gate number 6, another brand new flight here for Storyline, or a couple new brand new flights for Stone International Airport, rather, sorry. Still getting used to saying it like that. Here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Tennessee one paint scheme, getting heavily serviced, fuel, double catering, and baggage. I'm going to be pushing back at some point. Heading out to Dallas Love Field. As we talked about the home run, Walter and Chad Kelly thought that these would be profitable routes for Southwest to get a head start on American Delta and United, heading off to destinations that are a lot farther across the U.S. Compared to the hubs near Stone International Airport. So yeah, 737-700 heading out to Dallas Love Field. He arrived in from another new flight, which was, why am I forgetting today? Chicago Midway, which is going to be also a very profitable and fun flight for Southwest as well. Those are both 1 daily or 5 weekly. I'm sorry, 5 weekly on the 737-700. And pushing back, doing the turns, arrived in from Love Field, heading out to Midway is another special, seeing double. Somehow I got the sun to sneak out. I got a thumbnail shot for it, but unfortunately I was not able to get sun for the whole update. So I do apologize. Maybe it'll sneak out one more time for us. We'll see. But here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Triple Crown one paint scheme, heading off to Chicago Midway arrived in from Dallas Love Field. So I think all 4 Southwest flights are going to be very profitable. We'll see how big of a focus city they can really build here at Sony International Airport. I'm very excited for what Southwest has to offer. Obviously, in Walter's dream, they did super well, but we're going to have to see how they progress into the into Sony International Airport. I'm sorry. Gate number 8 and 9 are both vacant. Southwest has these 2 leased, and then Delta has 2, JetBlue, United, and then I'm going to show you guys American and American Eagle, because now technically we do have mainline. So yes, here we have an American Airlines Embraer 190. I'm going to touch on this. So I know these are retired in real life. This is not real life. This is a realistic fiction airport series. So I can, like I said in the first episode, pretty much do whatever I want. And since this aircraft's super cool and it's kind of it's very upsetting, I'm sure to a lot of you Northeast guys, that this aircraft has been retired. Here we have an American Airlines, Embraer 190. He's going to be heading out to Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte Dulles International Airport. That is on its brand new 1 daily flight on the Embraer 190. This is daily, and it is going to perform very well. Walter has talked to the Charlotte International Airport CEO. I really apologize for not knowing his name, but they thought that this was going to be a super good route, even more than what Walter thought about Atlanta. Charlotte is a huge network for American Airlines, and you can pretty much fly anywhere in the U.S. from Charlotte, besides the really small regional airports on the mid-side or Midwest and West Coast, obviously. So this is going to be a very profitable route. We'll see how fast American can migrate over to Dallas and Miami, but this is still super exciting and made the most sense off the success of this route. So right here, getting fuel on board, getting bags on board. I'm going to be pushing back shortly. Here we have an American Eagle Embraer ERJ 145. He's going to be heading out to Philadelphia or Aviation 12's airport. I'm going to talk about subscriber routes as well, because I know I've had some questions about that. This is now 3 daily ERJ 145s. This route did absolute numbers for American Eagle, and well deserved, as once again you can connect pretty much anywhere, but Charlotte does have some more flexibility, especially for some of the regional airports in the United States of America. But anyways, yeah, that is the whole tournament or concourse lineup. I'm sure some drama is going to go on here shortly with the Storyline International or Stone International, but I'm going to try to get a little talking in before we have another abrupt interruption. I know we had that last episode, but I do want to touch on a couple things. So first off, subscriber routes. It doesn't make sense for an American A320, I'm not trying to call out anybody, but it doesn't make sense for American to start an A320 service immediately to Des Moines. That is realistically not realistic whatsoever with 2 flights here. So here's how they're gonna work. Allegiant is the exception. I wanna try to get Allegiant in here as soon as possible, but I think we gotta get a new concourse built before that is realistic. So I'm gonna get everybody's in here at some point. This season is not going to be 20 episodes, I can tell you that. Since we're back to monthly, I'm looking at about 12 to 15. So about a year's time of building up Stone International Airport. Now, if it is really still fun, maybe we'll go more like 18 and cut it off after a year and a half. I'm not sure. But I'm going to pick up the pace somewhat. I'm not going to be slow, but I'm not going to be fast. I want that good happy medium for about 12 to 15 episodes of Storyline or season 2 to build up the airport. And I'm not going to drag out the last 5 episodes of season 1 were, I don't know if you would call them inflated or more or less unnecessary, but I felt like at that point the airport was built up to where it was. There's the sun's trying. We accomplished the mission at that point with Storyline International Airport. The objective was done. The airport was built up. This is the whole purpose of it. So when the airport is built up, that is when the series is going to terminate. When we have multiple hubs at the airport. But as of right now, we're not even close to that point. But I did want to touch on that. And also the Google Sheet, like I mentioned, that is going to be. Has all the flights on it, all the passenger numbers and everything like that. So if you're curious on a frequency or something, you can go check that out. And as well as go vote, we have an epic cutscene coming up, I'm sure. We always have a cutscene at the end. I'm not sure what's going to be today. We'll have to see what Walter is doing. But I do want to give 3 huge shout outs. Citrus Aviation, JJ Skippy, and SB Aviator for all being voice actors. Thank you guys very much for all your hard work. JJ Skippy will be the narrator going forward in this series. For season 2 at least, we have decided he'll be narrating all cutscenes, so very exciting stuff there. Thank you so much for all of his support and all of his help through the Discord, which if you want to do subscriber routes, you're going to have to go join that. So link in the description. I recommend you go join the Discord, come talk to me and have some fun in there. But yeah, once again, huge thank you to his work. Awesome to bring Citrus back for season 2. Season 2 is going a lot better. I'm telling you, these cutscenes are going to be a lot more interesting, and I'm going to tell you right now that vote is going to be very critical for a something. There's going to be something. I'm sure Walter has something up his sleeve. He's a great guy, but he does get thrown into the mix here and there, and he's still learning. I mean, this is his first full airport in real life. This is not a dream. But anyways, I do recommend you go catch up on season 1. I know I have a lot of new viewers since then. I do want to thank you guys for all the subscribers, likes, and comments, as we are almost to 1,500 subscribers. But I know rambling is a common theme. Stone International Airport is developing and is looking super sharp. I definitely recommend what you think Walter should do. I'm going to have Walter read the comment section, so please tell Walter what you think he should do, and maybe I'll even get him a YouTube account going. So if you guys want to see a Walter YouTube account, definitely comment, and we'll see if we can get him on board. He may be replying to some comments. So I recommend if you guys want to hear from him, you definitely make an account, or I'm sorry, you definitely comment and let him know what he should do with the airport. But anyways, lots of exciting stuff going on. It's super awesome to see all these new flights and aircraft starting. And it's just a very exciting time to be rebuilding what Logan was into something brand new. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this portion of the update. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you're always notified when new videos are coming to the channel. You're not going to want to miss episode 3 of this amazing series, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it very much so. Thank you guys so much for watching, and oh boy. Guys, it appears that he's back, so I'm going to hand you guys back up.
Help!
Oh man.
This is not good.
Huh?
I'm serious, this is not good.
Oh boy, guys, it appears to be that there is some stuff going on, so I'm going to hand you guys off. Thank you guys, and hopefully everything's alright.
On July 5th, 2020, Air Canada Flight 718 from Amsterdam to Toronto Pearson International is cruising over St. John. Suddenly, a warning appears in the cockpit, alerting the pilots of a battery issue. The lithium-ion batteries are now leaking, and the Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner has now become a glider. Fortunately, Stone International is within reach of them before they ditch the plane. It's now decision time for the pilots. Should they divert to Stone International, or try to make it to Toronto?
What's going on? My goodness, the battery issue's back. It appears to be that we're over St. John, and the alternate airport is Stone International Airport with a 10,000-foot runway. Or we can try to make it to Toronto, but it would make the most sense to go to Stone International Airport. However, it may be makeable to Toronto, but is it better to be safe or sorry on this sunny July afternoon?